he came down. He hands us all letters. He's like, "Oh, I do this every year."
And I said, "Wait, I didn't get one last year or the year before that."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He's his cousin.
Yeah, I'm his cousin. I was actually with him for one of those Thanksgivings.
Wow. I can't wait to see
No
all the hate
letters.
comments. Everyone's going to be like, you heartless son of an idiot.
And poor Alec. I mean...
I didn't know until this year! Welcome to this Thanksgiving edition of Pillow Talk with Winter Sirens. We today are going to be discussing two things: traditions and favorite foods.
Pertaining to Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, like, in my family, we have, like, family dinners every Sunday. So it's just, like, an extra big dinner that's a little bit earlier than usual. Not on a Sunday.
Isn't that so interesting that, like, dinner on Thanksgiving is at, like, 2 o'clock or something?
Yeah, it's always like,
that?
we gotta do a good 1 p.m. Thanksgiving dinner.
That just doesn't sound right. 1 p.m.
Just takes longer to eat, I guess. You need 4
Yes.
hours, 5 hours.
You gotta pace yourself.
Yeah.
That's true.
Traditions, my family, we just get together. And it's been one of my favorite holidays because there's nothing other than just getting together. Wearing a cool plaid shirt. All my brothers, we all wear a cool plaid shirt.
Are they same color or
Yeah.
all different?
So when you say cool plaid shirt, do you mean like a blue in color or
No.
it's just
No, it's like
feed me about
it's
though.
like, oh, I got a good orange one for the
Oh, it's cool.
yeah, it's cool. Like it's dope.
Like,
Okay.
like,
Oh, it's dope.
Like
It's
they said,
Daybob.
or
It's
bad. Like,
It's lit.
That's lit.
Yeah, some lit flannel t-shirt. Or not t-shirt, button down.
did anyone use the word bad in high school? Like,
Yeah,
oh, dude, that's so bad.
No.
Yep.
I used it all the time.
Bomb.
So were the shirts bad?
It's the bomb.
No, they're bomb.
They're bomb. They're bomb for sure.
Bomb.com. Back to the early 2000s. Let's go.
It's fat with a PH.
Fat with a PH. So we're wearing
That's
these fat
fat.
shirts. And another
We're old.
tradition is
Kinda
wearing
hard.
a brown orange Thanksgiving color plaid flannel t-shirt. Or not t-shirt. Why do you keep saying t-shirt?
I think you want to wear a t-shirt.
Button down shirt.
Plaid shirt.
Plaid shirt.
Plaid shirt.
Flannel shirt. Yeah, that's it.
That's
Favorite
your tradition.
food. Favorite food. Kimchi jjigae.
Wait, for Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Are you serious?
What? Anti-American?
Once upon a time, I was in Korea, and it was Thanksgiving, and I made kimchi jjigae, and it was so good.
So, like, do you still eat that?
No, I just did that one time.
Oh, okay.
I would though. I might.
Why don't you do it this year?
I might.
Just make
Yeah,
it.
you should do it.
Oh, kimchi's so good. If I was there, you could make it for us.
No, we're not gonna be. Maybe another time.
Let me talk about traditions with you. This is not on camera, but we are going to bring this to life on camera. There is a thing I like to do.
We bring him to life.
Yeah, his ghost fingers. He's still stuck in the past of Halloween. Every year, I would call. My siblings are all around the U.S. except for my little sister who lives in the state of Utah with me. And my parents also live out of state. And I would call them every single year if we weren't together and tell them what I was grateful for. But this year, and I misspoke when I said this, was I'm starting a tradition, but what my brain interpreted as I was handing out these letters given to every, my band members, my family, and some friends that I was grateful for this year. I said, I do this every year. This is the first year I'm doing it. That doesn't make sense, of course, but my brain...
No, he didn't say this is the
didn't say
first
it's
year
first year
I'm doing it.
That came much later.
He came down. He hands us all letters. He's like, oh, I do this every year.
And I said, wait, I didn't get one last year or the year before that.
Yeah.
And I might add that I lived with Mitchell those 2 years also.
It's true.
And I was close friends as well for those 2 years.
Oh my gosh.
He's his cousin.
Yeah, I'm his cousin. I was actually
Family.
with him for one of those Thanksgivings.
Wow. I can't wait to see
No
all the hate
letters.
comments. Everyone's gonna be like, "You heartless son of an idiot."
And poor Alec. I mean,
I didn't know until this year. Anyway,
I haven't got one for the past 26 years of my life.
yeah, what the heck?
just met 9 months ago.
The
Wow.
disrespect.
But in all seriousness, that's a tradition I'm starting this year. The reason Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday is to hear everyone around the table share what they have been grateful for that year. It does bring a sense of true happiness in that moment and true depth. And that's why I love it, because it causes people to be vulnerable and to really see a side of them that you don't typically see every day. And it's very connecting and very bonding for me to do that. And that's why I think Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, because of those traditions that I set. Food, I always have stuffing. It's like going back. I love stuffing. My mom puts bacon in the stuffing sometimes, and it's so good. I'm like the only person in my family who likes stuffing. My siblings are just like, ew, why? I'm just like, I don't know. It tastes so good. I mean, if you add bacon to anything, it tastes really good. Yeah, so if you hate stuffing and you want to wreck me more, like my band, it's all a joke. They're all good fun.
I think stuffing's good.
We know what your favorite food is, Alec.
However, Thanksgiving time, it gets a little different. All right.
I'm sorry, I still
Put
laughing.
the stuffing in the salami.
If you guys don't know what okay, have you guys heard of a turducken? What if they put
I was
salami
just thinking
inside of
about
the chicken after they stuffed? Let's see.
What would you call
Duck
that?
in a
Turduckenami?
Turduckens.
Yeah, so turkey, duck, chicken, salami.
turducken,
Turduckenami.
Sounds like a Korean food.
Yeah, no, it's like all
Okay,
some.
that's
It sounds
delicious.
delicious.
I bet it is. Okay, so my traditions in my family, we eat early. Something that we always do is it's kind of like Secret Santa, but it's not really secret. But you draw like a name, and then it's someone in the family, and then you say something. It's like what you're thankful about them for.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's a fun little tradition we've done. We kind of switch it up a little bit, slightly, but each year. But yeah, that's pretty much the basis of what we do. And then my favorite. So I love everything, every single item of food in the Thanksgiving, catalog. But I particularly.
So they have catalogs that you
Yes.
keep in your house. You just go through.
And I'm like, I want all of it.
Places his order.
Place my
Like
order.
you place your order, you're like, Mom, I want this and this.
She does check around.
Do you have Thanksgiving at Chicken?
I knew it. I
I
knew
say
it.
that we
I
actually.
think it's called a
Alex Slambo
It's called
at
the
the
menu.
Rama.
But yes, my no, just kidding. My favorite food of Thanksgiving, and this is kind of controversial, is I like cranberry sauce a lot,
I like cranberry
and
sauce.
I like do
Well, do you like it plain or like with? Do you eat the cranberry sauce straight, or you put it with the stuff?
I'll do either one. I just love
What are we
cranberry
talking?
sauce.
Homemade cranberry sauce or out of the can?
I've done both. I prefer homemade,
Okay.
but I'll eat canned as well. I also don't really care about. This is some people might hate on me for this, but I don't mind when food mixes too much. So like when all that stuff goes together, dude.
It all gets mixed together at some point. That's fine.
It's like it's gonna end up in the same place. So it's like, it tastes great. So yeah, I enjoy cranberry sauce. I enjoy stuffing. I enjoy casserole. All the casseroles. Turkey.
Oh, pies. No one's talking about pies. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, Alex
Good old-
likes all of them.
Good old pecan pie. That's what my dad
Pecan
calls
pie.
it.
Chicken pie.
They sin pie. They sin
Such a
pie.
dad
If anyone
move.
speaks Spanish,
Pecan pie.
pecan pie. They sin pie. That was pretty funny Spanish joke.
Cool.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow, the respect I get.
The last Thanksgiving that I had like with family was, I should probably put that on Do Not Disturb. The last Thanksgiving I had with family was 2 years ago. And the only tradition growing up, we go to the turkey bowl. You know, for those of you that don't know that, you wake up, you go play football, and then you drink hot chocolate or apple cider out there, and then you come back and you eat and to get ready to eat again later on.
I love that you eat to get ready to eat later.
You gotta prime the pump.
Prime the pump.
And that was really, and then of course, you know, we would also do the thing where, you know, everybody, well, while we're eating Thanksgiving dinner, we would each say what we were thankful for. And so I don't really do any of those anymore, and I don't think anybody's probably not playing football this year around here because everybody's scared to get hurt by these guns.
No way that happened.
I'm scared.
You don't need to be out. You're safe. So, favorite foods? I don't like turkey. I don't like most birds in general because they're dry. However, last year, my barber invited me over for Thanksgiving with his family and some friends he had invited over, and they deep fried their turkey, and it was fantastic. The only turkey I've ever enjoyed in my life.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so good.
Wait, was the one 2 years ago with my family?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was like one of my favorites.
Turkeys or Thanksgivings?
Thanksgivings.
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
This sounds like a barber called the butcher joke. I don't know. People do jokes where they mix up barbers and
Oh
butchers.
no, he's
but
my barber.
I know. That's just funny that he made helped make the best turkey.
Oh, yeah, it was actually he didn't do it. It was his. It was his. I mean, he helped prepare it a little bit, but I think it was mainly his stepdad who did the cooking. But I do love the pies. I love the pies. I'm not a big fan of pecan pie because I think that putting nuts in a dessert is pointless. Why are you gonna?
I disagree.
Why are you gonna healthy up a perfectly good dessert? That's my thoughts.
Pecan pie is one of my favorites. I have to refute it.
I just don't like nuts in desserts. I like
That's
nuts,
fair.
but just not in desserts. But I do. I mean, I'll eat it.
Sure.
It's just not my first choice. But I like pie. Just well, let me clarify. I'm not really the biggest fan of pie either because of the crust. But I do like the filling. I love, so I like the filling, and I'll eat the crust. Kind of like pizza, you get to the end, and you have that pointless piece of bread there. I feel like that's how pie is. You eat all the way up until the end there, and then the pointless piece of crust. So I just leave that. I let that lie.
Oh no, and that's my favorite part of the pie is the crust. Oh.
I'll say this for Mitchell.
You guys could share.
Yeah, Mitchell's gonna come back from Austin this year. I'm gonna have
a
bag. You said you wanted to talk back up.
Like Mitchell, happy Thanksgiving. I'm like,
This year I'm doing traditions this year that it's the first year I've done them that I've done every year before.
That's great.
Right now.
Bryson caught
Makes
that.
perfect sense.
Anyway,
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
But that's kind of like what being an adult is all about. You start your own traditions, right?
No, it's true.
So this will be an interesting Thanksgiving for me. Maybe that day I'll think of some cool thing to do that I'll start doing every year.
A new tradition that I've liked to do the past two Halloweens. Thanksgivings. Walmart has these 50-cent pies.
Really?
They're so good.
Where
are
are they right now?
They're tiny. Hold on a second. I think it's seasonal.
Oh, okay.
I
have seen them
the
recently.
holiday season.
I noticed you only brought 3 and there's 4 of us in the bin.
I ate one earlier today and I'm eating all 3.
That's because none of them are.
Blueberry pie.
Blueberry is my favorite.
And then there's a peach pie. I think I like a peach pie.
I wanted to try it. I haven't tried it
But
yet.
no pecan pie.
No pecan.
No pecan pie.
No
No pecan.
pumpkin either.
These are so good. You put them in the microwave for like 12 seconds. And they're awesome. Last year I ate like 12 of them.
Wow.
They're 50 cents.
Yeah, they're so cheap.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Guys, stop laughing. I have to edit all this.
Okay, serious face.
No, we don't have to do a serious face. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We're really grateful for all your support. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We just released a single about just a little bit under 2 weeks ago called Father. You can go to wintersirens.com to find it. It's on Spotify and Apple Music, but we're super grateful for all your support. If you have any things you want us to discuss, please put it in the comment section below. Also hit that bell notification, subscribe. And we have some new things, new announcements coming your way in the near future. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone.